friends, welcome back to my channel Infinite Trade. My name is Robin and let's do a Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis for tomorrow. So I hope you all enjoyed the roller coaster ride that happened today. So too much of volatility, and we all know this is due to the budget that is coming up. So trade with strict stop loss and do not get overwhelmed looking at the kind of movements that market is giving, because one wrong entry without a stop loss can actually screw our entire portfolio. So be a little careful. This is all about just another 2 days to handle. Uh, so right now, if you ask me, see, this is how the daily chart is. For the past 4 days, we have seen continuous fall, and today finally one green candle. So this is the first pullback, and this pullback can continue. Uh, But overall, if you look at the structure is definitely bearish, because we have broken down this level, and I don't think so we will regain it before giving further fall. Okay, but it totally depends on the budget now. Uh, what if they show a V-shaped recovery? But that hardly happens. So let's see how it works. But overall, looking at the structure, it looks just like a pullback. We may see some pullback. We just have to draw a Fibonacci from this place to this place. You may see it, recover about the 60% and then fall down further. But anyways, we'll look at the data and understand what's happening in the market overall. But a good halt today. This is what we predicted after a gap down opening. But I'm not sure if people would have been able to trade, because that was too fast in the morning. And anyways, see, now if you look at the data is again on the bearish side, at least for the futures. So FIs have closed another 8,387 long futures and added about 8,628 future shorts. Okay, if you look at the total figure, it has reached again the 97,000 mark. So longs are just about 21,921 and the shorts are about 97,558. So right now there are 75,000 shorts in the system without a hedge. Okay, so that's how the positions are. So like we discussed previously, whenever we saw 96, 94, 97,000 figure, we immediately saw short covering happening in the futures. But the only difference here is those time we had enough longs also, but this time the longs are very low. But again, we might take a reversal, because since the longs are very little, there is always a possibility of adding them. Okay. And if we look at the options, FI has a net long on calls and net long on puts. Okay, the call number is more because they have exited 38,174 shorts. Today they only added 13,800 call longs. However, put longs are definitely there about 22,000, and pros have some little of call shorts left. Yesterday they had about 1.3 lakh, and today they have just about 30,000, and they have added shorts on the put side. Okay, so again the problem here is we could see volatile moves, because yesterday FIs had put longs and no call shorts, and pros had call shorts. So there is already a fear that since FIs do not have call short, the market can go up, and that's what happened today. So similarly, FIs do not have any sort of shorts, and it is only the pros who have the put shorts. So again, there would be fear if the market opens gap up, or in case the market opens flat and goes above, there is always a chance of coming down. Okay. So this is what we understand from the option chain. No, the participant data, I'm sorry. So let's look at how should we trade. Too much of volatility, look at the swings. very difficult to understand where to take entry and where to put your stop loss. So anyway, so right now Bank Nifty has closed somewhere close to 40,500. To be precise, it's 467. Okay. We have a resistance here at 40,753 to 40,000, 41,000, you can say. So tomorrow what we can do is, so see, this is a resistance place, okay? This entire area is going to be a resistance. So tomorrow if Bank Nifty opens flat, or say if it opens gap up at this place, definitely we'll have to look for a short trade here. So we can actually draw a swing somewhere here, okay, at this place. So if we have to draw a line there, let's see what it is. Horizontal rail. It is around 40,914. So what we are going to do is, in case Bank Nifty opens around 40,800 to 40,900, it is a good gap up. Okay. So when you see a reversal candle at this place, something like this, in 5 minutes, then we can take put entry, and your target should be somewhere around this place, which is around 40,200. So we'll keep 40,250. Okay. If you have to book smaller targets, one you can book at 40,400, and then you can wait for 40,200. But it is always better trade with smaller quantities. So this is one of the trade if we see a gap up. In case if we open flat and continue further, there is a possibility we may reject from the same place. So in case you see a rejection, so there are two types. One is it can enter inside and then it can break down. So when it breaks down and gives a follow through, we'll take an entry on the put trade. This is one of the entry, and the second entry is directly a candle reaches here, say a green candle. Okay, so it is just going above like this. The green candle reaches here, and whenever a red candle closes below the green candle, we can look for a short opportunity. And target, I said, first is 4,400 and second is 4,200. So these are the two trades. And in case if we open gap down, uh, gap down is going to be a little bit of trouble, because like I said, 4,200 is a level which is, let me just activate the VWAP so that we can get a better idea. Oh my God, tile, we don't need the upper band and the lower band. Okay. So we are already trading above VWAP. Okay. So tomorrow we will only look for short. That means if we open gap down and if we break this level, which is 39,958, okay, with a follow through candle, is when we'll go for a put. But until here, we'll wait for a reversal. So to be to take as a safer entry, in case if we give a bounce here, I would take an entry once two candle closes above VWAP. Then I can take a call entry for a target of 40,600. Okay, so entry would be somewhere around near 40,100 to 150, or maybe 40,200, and then you take a target of 40,600. This is one of the trade. Any gap down below 39,958 is going to put the market under pressure again. So it may again fall, but I would not like to trade within this range. So we can consider this as no trade zone, because again we may take support from here, or we may fall down further also. Not sure, but let's not trade this range. We'll trade only within this range to this range. I hope it's clear. Now let's quickly look at Nifty. Okay, so we have Nifty here. Nifty took support somewhere around 17,400, but its actual support lies around 17,300 and then eventually around 17,030 or 40. Okay, but right now it has taken a minor support, so this can be considered as a minor support because there's nothing uh, as such to take support here. This is just a support that has came into in an intraday. Okay, so the VWAP is falling continuously, and today we have managed to close above the VWAP. So tomorrow they may try to stabilize the VWAP, which is falling like this. They may create something like this at least for the first half to make some positions. Okay, so this happens when the average price has to be maintained. So what we'll do in this one is if it if Nifty comes below 17,570 or the first red candle's high, whereas when it focus, then again Nifty will be in pressure. Okay, so the similar logic can be applied in Bank Nifty too. So if we open here or if we come down and break below the VWAP, then there is a possibility we may again go and test this low, but take lesser quantities in case if this happens. But here we can give it a try for a put side. We can target about 150 points. In case of a flat opening and if it starts moving up, 17,774 is a resistance. At this place, if you see a rejection candle or just in case with a volatility, if we give a green candle close like this and immediately the next candle comes below this, then you can actually take a put trade here for the target of 17,600. Okay, so again a 150 points fall is what we can expect from this place, and eventually it may take support at the VWAP. Okay, so this is for gap up opening or a flat opening, and if it reaches here, and we know that if we open gap down and if we break this and if we stay below this, then there is a chance we can go to this place. Okay, so these days rely on the option chain a bit because that can help you a bit to understand which side the pressure is. And option chain also, since the premiums are high, you will see a lot of activities at the OTM, not at the money or in the money. So you'll have to look at the IVs and all those stuff to understand what exactly is happening, and the change in open interest in both call and put strikes is something which can give you a better picture. Uh, I hope these things are clear, and I know that I'm not explaining the levels very clearly today. The only reason is because of the news around. The market is going to be highly volatile, and whatever figures that I'm going to talk here can go wrong. So that's the reason we are saying that with strict stop loss and with proper entries in the levels. Okay. Thank you for watching. Let's meet tomorrow, and we'll also plan how to trade the budget day. And let's hope we can make something on the budget day. Thanks for watching. Let's meet on the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.